Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. I am bringing you a strength training reformer flow using hand weights today and our Pilates box. I have a set of 5 pounds hand weights and one heavy weight at 15 pounds. Use and choose whatever hand weights you want to do. The one heavy hand weight will only be used for small little sections of our strength training. Pilates box is off to the side. My reformer is set up for 3 heavy springs for footwork. Our foot bar is in our normal position, and I have my headrest up right now. Once you're ready to get started, you can join me on the reformer. Just have your set of hand weights nearby, but we're going to begin warming up our core. So find yourself sitting at the edge of the carriage. Your feet are planted onto the floor. You're going to raise your arms, bring them up towards your chest, send those shoulders down and back. Think about extending through that spine. You got a nice straight spine. Now I want you to tuck that tailbone. I want you to roll yourself down till you feel comfortable, keeping those feet connected to the floor, dropping those shoulders back. Take an inhale, exhale, roll yourself up. So just warming up through our powerhouse to get started here. Continue just rolling back to your range, what you're comfortable with. Trying to keep those feet planted, maybe getting a little bit deeper every time you're rolling yourself back. Legs are squeezing together, knitted tight. We'll go for 3. 2. On this last one, I want you to roll yourself all the way up here. Carefully, I want you to scoot your bottom closer towards the edge. And now we're going to go ahead and lie ourselves all the way over. Hands come behind our head. Chin gets tucked towards our chest. You're going to find your right leg into tabletop, left leg into tabletop. From here, we're going to go ahead, begin with neck extension or back extension. So if it's available for you, I want you to drop your head down, up over the side of the carriage. Exhale, lift your chin towards your chest and look at those knees. So just working with the top of our body here. Coming up and over. We'll go for 3 more. For 2. And 1. Next time that chin is up towards your chest, neck is raised, supported by your hands. Hold it there. Draw those abdominals in. Drop that right leg down. Lift it up. So you're just dipping your toes into the water and lifting them up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Think about that leg weighing 100 pounds and lifting it up. Draw those abs in as you lift that leg. We got 3. For 2. Last one, each side. Legs come together. Slowly relax that head over the side of that reformer. I want you to take a big deep inhale. Exhale, curl yourself up. Tuck that chin towards the chest. We're coming in for single leg stretch. Extend the right leg, extend the left leg. Think about bringing that right leg right over the hip as you bring it in. Extending that other leg long out of the hip socket. We have 4, 3, 2, each side. Last one, each side. We're going to take it into oblique. So next time you extend, curl towards that bent leg. Roll. So crisscross with single leg. Yes, reach it over. Get deep into those obliques. We have 4, each side. 3. Try to minimize the rocking. 2. Last 1. Go ahead, feet come into table, head can come down. You can slowly lift one leg down, bring the other one down. Arms can come up to the clouds, tuck the chin towards your chest, and slowly come on up. Roll yourself on up. Excellent job. Go ahead, roll those shoulders. The core is nice and warmed up. So let's grab our hand weights. Remember, we are on those 3 heavy springs. Headrest can be up. We are gonna lie ourselves down, and our arms are coming by our sides. Heels of our feet are sits bones distance apart on that bar. Elbows coming up now, so our palms, our knuckles are facing the clouds. Let's just begin with our legs, then we'll add our arms. So take a big deep inhale here. On that exhale, extend that carriage out and resist the carriage in. Now I want you to stay wide through the collarbones. Think about pushing that upper back into that carriage mat, all while you have that neutral space, that little space underneath your lower back. On your next press out, I want you to raise those arms straight up to the clouds. Punch the clouds up and bring the arms down. Tap the elbows to the carriage mat as you bend the knees. Extend the arms as you extend the legs. Use that breath. Remember, your breath is a tool, not a rule. So whatever works for your body today is what you use. Staying strong, keeping those abs and ribs connected. Trying to keep those arms straight up over the chest. We have 4 more here. For 2. On this last one, those arms are going to come up, hold them there, come in halfway. Now drop the arms halfway. Little pulses, both arms and legs. Push it in and out. Try not to use the bounce on the return. Try to stop the carriage, then release it in. Push the arms up, push the arms down. Pull the arms down, not push them down. For 4, 3, 2, on this last one, push the arms up, extend the legs. Go ahead, bend the knees, drop the arms by the side. Beautiful. We're going to slide down to the balls of the feet. You want to make sure all 10 toes are picking real estate here. You're going to lift those heels to a high half toe or something you're able to withstand. You're going to bring your arms out to a field goal position. So now your palms are facing towards your toes. Go ahead, take a big deep inhale, extend the carriage out, just the legs here, and bring it in. On the next one, if you're ready, extend the arms up, legs out, drop the arms, bend the knees. So again, remember, breath is how you use it today. Try to stay lifted through those toes. All 10 toes are picking up real estate, really squeezing that kneecap to the quad. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it halfway in, drop the arms halfway, little pulses in and out, up and down. Control that carriage. Try not to use the momentum. You want all those little stabilizers to turn on. We got 5, 4, 3, last one. Extend the arms up, extend the legs. Go ahead, bend the knees. Let's drop the arms by our sides. We're going to click those heels together. Palms are facing towards our hips. We're going to open our arms out to a T, coming into that hug a tree. Heels are connected. Take a big deep inhale, legs first. Extend the carriage out. Squeeze the inner thighs. Think about pulling up through that pelvic floor. Resist the carriage in. Now add those hug a tree movements and bring it back. So extend out, Bring the arms together. The knees go wide, the arms go wide. Remember, you're trying to keep that rib cage connected. So try not to pop, not to let this chest pop as you bring those arms open. Keep those arms in your peripheral vision. We got 4 more. Then we're going into those pulses. For 3. Last one here. After you extend yourself out, drop your halfway both points and little pulses here, in and out. Squeeze that energy through the heels. Pull those abdominals down. Feel the pelvic floor squeezing from the energy of your legs. We got 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out. From here, unclick those heels, arms come down by your sides. Staying up on those toes, I want you to drop those heels. Lift those heels. Just continue moving with those calf raises. So now your weights are down by your side. We're going to start going into alternating. And when we alternate our legs, we're going to alternate our arms. We go for 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the toes up. You're going to drop the right heel, bend the left leg, bend the left arm. Keep the right arm long. All right, let's switch that out and switch. So you're just alternating arms, alternating legs. Taking it slow at first, trying to keep that knee coming straight up to the clouds. When you feel comfortable here, you can pick up the pace. We're going to do 20 seconds here, so you control the pace on how you want to move it. Breathe it out. We got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up on both toes. Bring the arms by your sides. Go ahead. You can put the hand weights on the floor. Carefully bring your knees to your chest. Take a moment. And then once you're ready, we're slowly going to come up, and or fastly come up and make a spring change. So I am now popping off 2 of my red springs. I am coming down to 1 red, 1 blue. That is 1 heavy, 1 medium. We need no weights here. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to get some mid-back in and some arm work here and some core. So go ahead, reach for the straps behind you. Headrest can be up. Arms are coming up to the clouds. Put the tension into those straps. Once you have your abs and ribs connected away from those shoulder blocks, draw your right leg to table. Bring your left leg to meet it. Find that neutral spine. Abs and ribs are connected. Shoulders are down. Take a big deep inhale here. I want you to press your arms straight down by your sides and resist it up. So right now, just coming into a little bit of straight arm press. Head stays down here. Just feeling how the body feels today, moving into our next segment. Think about as you draw those arms down by your side, you're pulling those abs in towards the spine, releasing as you come in. We have 4 more. 3. Last one, when your arms are by your sides, hold them there. Flip your palms so they're facing your hips. Open to a T, close them in. Keeping the head down for this first round. Using that breath Think about keeping those arms in your peripheral vision, squeezing everything to that midline as you come in around that bum. For 4, 3, 2, last one, arms stay by your side, float the arms up to the clouds, bring your feet down, take a moment, just stretch it out. Great job coming into the second round, arms are coming up to the clouds. Legs, put stress into those ropes, legs coming into tabletop. From here, we're coming with a straight arm press with double leg extension, also the option to lift your head. So when you're ready, take a big deep inhale, exhale, press those arms down, extend those legs long. The arms come up, the knees come in. So coming deeper into this layer, getting deeper into our work here as you come in for that chest lift, reaching those legs long over that foot bar. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time the arms come up, hold it there. Arms come down by your, oh, fuck, I screwed that up. All right, I gotta move away from my shoulder blocks. Last 4, 3, 2, last one, arms stay by your side. Now we're coming out to the T, so head comes down when the arms come out, lift and squeeze. Move the legs in, extend out. Remember, if this doesn't work for you, you have that first option where their head stays down. You can still move the legs. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, bring the arms up. Feet come to the foot bar. Take a moment here. All right. We're going to combo the 2 together. So coming in for our third set here. Arms are coming up to the clouds. Put tension in those straps. Find those legs in tabletop. From here, tuck the chin towards your chest. Straight arm press. Open the arms. Open the legs to a T. Bend the knees, arms come up to the clouds. Everything long. Open everything up, close everything, arms come up, knees come down. We have 6 more. For 5. 4. Feel the strength. Last 2. You got this. Stay strong. 1 more. Go ahead, bring those arms up. Find that foot bar. Drop your knees from side to side. Take a quick moment. We have 1 more final set for our obliques here. Once those arms come up to the clouds, go ahead, fold those legs to table, and now you're going to open them up to a diamond. We're going to go ahead, take a big deep inhale with those straight arms. Pushing through, I'm coming over to my left side. My right side, my right hand is really, really pushing through this open leg. Down. Now my left hand is really pushing to wrap around that oblique. Alternate from side to side. Use that breath. This is the last segment in our mid-back series. We have 4 and 3, 2, last one. Woo! Bring those arms up to the clouds and go ahead, hang those straps up behind you. I don't know, but when I turn that work very slow and intentional, mid-back series gets me all the time. All right, so just drop those knees. And then once you're ready, we are coming up on our reformers. This is where we are going to make some changes. So first change we're going to make is we are going to be taking off that blue spring, dropping it down to a red spring only. I am going to drop my foot bar down out of the way. It doesn't have to be all the way down. I'm just dropping it away. I am grabbing my heavy weight here. I'm putting it on my carriage. I'm also going to be taking my box, and I am taking my box and putting it between my platform and my carriage mat. My headrest is coming flat, and I am going to move these hand weights out of the way just so if I ever come off the reformer, I don't step on them. All right, so headrest is down, heavy hand weight. If you feel the one you chose is too heavy, by all means, go ahead and change them out. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to start with our hand weight just down by our sides. We're not lifting it single arm. We're just keeping it by our sides here. Our feet are planted flat on this box. Our free hand is pushing long into the carriage mat. Now we're just going to begin with hip hinges. So take a big deep inhale. I want you to lift those hips, lift them up to the clouds, drop the hips, and lift. So just coming in, warming up that spine. Trying to drop the hip, the glutes all the way down to the carriage mat. You're trying to keep that carriage quiet as you lower and lift. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring those hips down. Find your weight. You're going to place it on to your pelvis here. You're holding this hand weight with both hands. We're going to do the same motion, hinging the hips. So when you're ready, take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Squeeze the glutes. Drop it down. So building strength into those glute muscles. Using the box so we can get our feet flat and get deeper into the glutes by really pushing through our heels. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, drop the hips, take a moment here. We're going to take that hand weight off. We're putting it back off to the side, just holding it by your side so it doesn't fall. Second set, we're coming up with our hip hinge. So take a big deep inhale, exhale, lift those hips. Now feet stay flat. Push the carriage out, resist the carriage in, and lift the hips. Again, out, the hips come up, press it out. Trying to keep those heels underneath those glutes. My feet were sliding. Last 3. Really working those hamstrings for 2. 1 more here. Go ahead, bring that carriage in. Drop those hips and take a moment here. This last set, we're going to take that weight. It's going to come on to our pelvis just like before. we're gonna combine the two. So if coming out with this heavy weight on your pelvis doesn't work, then just omit the weight or drop down to a lighter weight. So when you're ready, take an inhale, exhale, lift the hips. Take an inhale at the top. Push the carriage out, squeeze, try to find that full length extension. Bring it in, hips come up, tap the mat. Again, lift. Push yourself out. Now squeeze those hamstrings, drive through the heels, lift those hips as you come in. Drop the glutes. Lift. Extend. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Control that pull in. Drop the hips. We got 3 more. Lift. Ooh, hamstrings on fire. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. For 2. One more here. Slowly drop those hips, and you can carefully take that weight and place it off to the side. Go ahead, take a moment here, bring your knees towards your chest, just round your spine, maybe give yourself a little butterfly, open up through those glutes. And then we are going to be coming up onto our carriage and just switching our body position coming into our planking segment. So we're going to take, no need to change our weight, we're going to take our knees and bring them down to the platform. You have the option to be on your elbows or be on high wrist. You choose what works for you. Our abs are pulled in. We're going to find our shoulders back and down. Now, we're going to start with those knee hovers, so find those knees up to a hover. Stabilize yourself. From here, you're going to extend the carriage out, pull the knees in. Tap the box, extend. Tap the box, extend. So think about sending that weight to your lower body. You're trying to keep those shoulders over those wrists. That neck is long, gazing right over that box, trying to bring those knees right underneath those hips. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop your knees. Come slowly into child's pose. Stretch your arms and stretch your back. Set 2, we're coming in planks to pikes. You have the choice. You can keep your wrist or down on your elbows. You can also keep your feet on the shoulder blocks. I'm going to move my feet to the headrest. It just gives me more room. So we're going to start. Toes are on wherever you choose. You're going to push yourself out to that plank. Once you're in that plank, you're going to bring yourself in. Tuck your head towards your navel. Look up at that navel. Tap the box. Push yourself out. Again, pull up, 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 up through those abs and out. Find those shoulders over those wrists. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, slowly take a knee for a quick moment. Roll those shoulders, relax those arms, whatever you need. Last set, we're going to combo the 2. So if comboing them doesn't work for you, you stay with what works for your body. I am going to bring my toes to the shoulder blocks for this, and I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll move them. All right. Go ahead, once you're ready, send those shoulders back, glue them towards your back body, draw those abdominals in, bring those knees to a hover. From here, you're extending it out. You're in that plank. Pike it up, Drop it down, bend the knees, tap the box. Plank to pike to plank, draw the knees in. Again, plank, pike, draw the knees in. We got 5. Can you control the carriage? 4. 3. 2. You have 1 more after this. You got it. Stay strong. Bring it in and drop those knees and come one final time into child's pose. All right, we are going to come off our carriage. We're going to carefully move our carriage away from our box and carefully lift our box and close our carriage. Blocks up against the shoulder blocks. Go ahead, grab 1 hand weight and put it in front of your box on the carriage, and then you are going to come sitting on your box, and we are going to come in a opposite mermaid sit. So knee is down towards the foot bar. You're in a figure 4 in front of you. You are going to go ahead and grab the strap right next to you. So your closest strap, this is my left hand. Sitting up nice and tall, sitting up over those sit bones, those shoulders are backing down. We're going to begin first without the hand weight. So we're going to start with an overhead press. When you're ready, you're reaching your arm up to the clouds and dropping it down. Lifting it up and down. You're trying to keep this shoulder down and trying to keep your torso quiet as you lift this arm up over your head. My shoulder is shrugging, so I'm going to go to the lighter weight and fix my form. Still shrugging, but not quite as bad. Left weaker arm, so expecting it. We're going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, grab that strap with the outside hand. Inside hand is coming towards your waist, is coming around your waist. We're going to take that strap, we're going to bring it across our chest for draw the sword. Now, as we have that strap reaching towards the sword, I want you to come up into lateral flexion, allow the strap to pull you, flex towards the shoulder blocks, drop the arm in front of your nose, and repeat. Go ahead for draw the sword. Come over into that lateral flexion, really open up through that rib cage, allow the strap to pull you, drop the arm down, and pull. You can also put your hand on the box, get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Last 2. And 1 more. You can go ahead, bring that hand down. You're going to transfer that strap to the inside hand. You're going to take this knee off. Now this knee is coming down onto the carriage. We're now facing the risers and the strap is in the opposite hand. Watch that weight. You can just put it in between your knees on the carriage pad. We are going to go ahead. We're going to reach this arm long. Opposite hand has the strap. We're coming in for chest row, resisted back. So coming in for a row and back, or chest press, sorry. I have rows on my mind because we'll be doing those in a few with a heavier weight, so I keep thinking rows, and it's a chest press, so yes. Last 3. For 2, reach that arm long. Last one. On this next one, pull it back, add rotation, bottom part of your body as this arm reaches long, stays quiet. Try not to break your wrist. Keep that wrist quiet. We have 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it to center, carefully go ahead, reach down below, hang that strap up. We're gonna go ahead, grab the other strap. Now my opposite hand has the strap, so now my right hand has the strap. We're gonna begin with that chest press, palm is down, hand is reaching forward. Go ahead, reach the elbow high, resist it back. Trying to stabilize through the spine. Spine, everything is quiet except for the arm. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Next time you pull this arm back, you're gonna rotate while you reach that arm long, press those hips forward, bring it back. Think about rotating around that waistline. Reaching that arm long, pulling from both directions. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, place that strap on down and place it into the outside hand. I'm sorry. We are going to come up into that opposite mermaid, so the knee comes down, coming into that half figure 4. We're going to go ahead, we're going to bring that one hand up by our ear and coming in for an overhead press. Once you're ready, draw those abs in. You're reaching the arm up and bringing it down. So still feel my shoulders shrugging, just not quite as bad on this side. So trying to build up weight. We have 4, 3, trying to keep that shoulder down your back. 2, 1. When that arm comes down, that strap goes to the opposite hand. We're coming for that draw the sword. Reach it long. Now you're coming in for that lateral flexion. You can bend that elbow, go deeper, let that strap pull you. Drop the arm in front of your nose, pull across your body. Last 3. For 2. And 1 more. Reach up and over. And carefully go ahead, hang that strap on up. We do have that one hand weight on our carriage mat. Please go ahead and grab it. We are now facing towards the foot bar. We're gonna have that hand weight in between both hands. We're sitting up nice and tall. Arms are coming up over our head. I have a medium weight here. We're gonna go ahead, draw those abs, ribs connected, everything, drop those shoulders down and back. We're gonna bend the elbows so the elbows come straight forward and resist. So if you think you chose a hand weight that is too light, you will be fine, I promise. Just stick with me here. Going in, closing the elbows, resisting up. Trying not to shrug the shoulders as you extend the arms. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time the arms are up to the clouds, we're going to draw halos over our head. So we're going to draw circles in one direction around our head. So you just want to keep those arms moving around the head. Just think about drawing a circle. You're trying not to pop through the ribs. I caught myself. So you may wiggle just a little bit, but you're trying to keep that rib cage quiet as you move those shoulders. Coming in, working those rotated cuffs, working all of that shoulder. We got 3 more in this direction. For 2 and 1, we're going to reverse it. So take a moment. Let's draw those circles. Takes a minute. Use that brain. Once you get the hang of it in that direction, you want to knit the rib cage together. Stop the popping. Woo, somebody turn the heat up on. Shoulder work always does it, especially when you're trying to stabilize through the core. Last 3 for 2. 1 more, you got it. Reach it up and bring it on down. Go ahead, roll those shoulders, and let's go ahead, put that hand weight down back on our carriage mat. We're going to come off our reformers. We need to make a change. We're going to put all of our springs on. Once you have all of your springs on, you are going to find your strap. You're also going to lift your foot bar all the way up in the up position. Just to go into our next move, we are now coming into side over. So I'm going to come into that same position that we just did earlier with the figure 4 in front. But this time, I have the strap with my toes facing you. Now, I brought this foot bar up because I wanted to use this as an example. I got a letter from a message from one of the subscribers that says she can't do side overs because it pulls too much in her leg. So an option is, if you feel stable enough, you can always put your leg up against the foot bar and just push up into the foot bar and use the foot bar to stabilize your body. But you have to have enough strength to push up against that foot bar. So I hope that helps. And I thought I would bring it up here. This is where we were doing side overs. So option 1 is no hand weight. Option 2 is to take a hand weight with you. So we are coming into side overs. I'm going to take my hand weight, bring it down. Now, this hand can come to your hip. You're finding a straight line from your shoulder down to your ankle. You're going to find yourself reaching over. I'm going to hold this hand weight and reach this hand weight down to the floor. So hand here or hand at your head, whichever one you choose. We're going to do weighted side overs, so you're going to come up and bring it down. So, and down. You're thinking of pinching this waistline to this hip. If this weight is too much, take the weight away. Just do it without the weight. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down, rest that weight, rotate your waist towards the well, and give yourself a moment here. Second set, here we go. We're going to come back over into that side over position. Now, my hand is resting on this headrest. This hand is going to grab the hand weight, so the inside hand has the hand weight. This hand comes around my waist to support, or it can come here to help my waist. If this does not work for you, do it all without the hand weight. Extend that leg, find that long line. You're going to drop yourself down just like we did before, weighted hand weight. But this time you're going to lift, you're going to punch, and down. So you're lifting, rotating, and down. We're doing 6. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more, bring it across and bring it down. Drop that hand weight into the well. Go ahead, rotate yourself. And then from here, carefully take your foot out of the strap. All right, we're gonna go ahead, come off this box. We are gonna face the tower again, and this time we're gonna come all the way up and we're gonna slide to the front of the reformer with our pelvis on the box. Now, my calves are pushing up into this foot bar. If you have a foot bar where the foot bar pops up as you push it away, then if your foot bar pops up as it opens and closes, then just be mindful that that happens, okay? Mine locks into place when I push up on it. So, option 1, your hands stay down at the rail, okay? Abs are pulled in, shoulders are back. You're taking your body, you're pushing into that bar underneath you. You're gonna bend your elbows, come over, hinge yourself up, and lift yourself up. So bring it down and up. We're coming into back lifts. Now, if you feel okay here, you can extend one arm out and come down. If that works for you, then you can alternate arms up and down. Option 2 is your arms can reach long and you come up like this. I don't like that option. I feel like it's too long of a lever. I like the option behind my head. So you're gonna tuck the chin, you're gonna squeeze the glutes, lift the back body. Lift and squeeze, yes. Lift. Feel that back body work, that whole side, that whole back line is firing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, come on up, drop those knees, and come into some child's pose. Just round and straighten that spine. Woo. All right, let's do those side overs on this side. We are almost finished with this workout, so let's get these side overs on this side done. We need to set ourselves up. I need to grab my hand weight, find my hand weight on to my headrest. Strap is gonna anchor me. Finding myself in that long line from my ankle to my hip, from my hip to my shoulder, I hope. Hand weight is coming down to the floor. Hand can come behind your head when you're ready, coming up and down. Just little weighted side overs. Working that side body, working those obliques, feeling strong. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, put that weight down in the well for a minute. Turn yourself, relax yourself. Breathe it out. We got 1 more set. You're gonna go ahead, grab that weight. Bring it to the headrest, get yourself lined up onto that hip, ankle. I'm gonna use my hand to wrap around my waist, maybe hold my head, I'm not sure. All right, drop it down. When you're ready, lift and rotate. Bring it down. Yes, we got 6. Control it. 5, 4. Feel the power in the oblique. Feel it wrapping. Last 2. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Last 1, up and over. And bring that weight into the well and go ahead, rotate yourself in. Woo. You can take that strap off your foot. And once you're ready, we're gonna pick that weight back up and we can carefully come off our box. And we are now going to take the box off our carriage as we are done with the box. We have one little more segment. Foot bar is going to stay up where it is. I am taking all of my springs off except one red and blue. And this is now where I am going to transfer to my heavy weight. So again, if you don't want to transfer to your heavy weight, no need to. You can just stay with the weight you choose, or you can use no weight. So please be mindful that this carriage is heavy. All right, hand weight is coming down on the floor. That is where it stays, near you. We're going to set ourselves up for a scooter variation here. Foot bar is here to help us. It is a heavy weight. So when you're ready, you're going to sit yourself down into this standing leg. You're going to push yourself out, resist yourself in. So right now, make sure that you're hinging at the hips, because if you're up like this, it's not that it's wrong. It's just that we're using more quads here. Where here I'm trying using the weight to get deeper into the glutes. All right, so stay hinged over, work those glutes, get deep into that standing leg. We're going for 6, 5, 4, 3, last one, bring it in. Keep the knee down on the carriage, knee on the floor, you're gonna bend it. Grab your hand weight. Now, stay hinged over. You're coming for an upright row. So pull the hand weight up, resist it down, up, down. So you're hinged over, still working in that stabilizing glute. Yes, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold the hand weight low. Here we go, we're comboing them. Push it out, find that flat back, pull it in. Hand weight up, down, out, in. Individual movements, stay low. If you can do it without holding on and staying hinged over to get deep in that glute, you do you. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and drop that hand weight. Go ahead, take a step off that reformer and shake those legs. All right, we got one more side to do, and then we're gonna cool it down. I'm gonna take the hand weight, bring it to this side. It's coming right outside my reformer. Still got the red and blue on. Inside foot is coming down. Coming into like a scooter variation. Hinging my hips forward. Back is trying to stay flat. From here, knee is lifted, coming in, pressing it out. Yes, feel the power in the glute. Stabilize in that standing leg. Trying to make sure that the knee doesn't go over those second toes. Push it out. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1. Come on in, drop the knee. Keep the knee lift down, hinge yourself over. Booty is long behind you. Reach for that weight. Here we go, upright row. Pull it and down. Little upper work, little lower work. Now we're gonna combine them. This is my left side. So definitely weight is a challenge on this side, more so than the other. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that hand weight low, situate yourself, get your knee up. Ready? Here we go. Push, in, row, 1. Take your time, control it, feel the stability in that leg. I'm starting to get sloppy, but I'm almost there. I'm tired. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, upright row, and put it down. Whew. Take a step, walk away. I hope you broke a sweat as much as I did. Go ahead, drop this foot bar. Just drop it either to your normal position or a little bit lower. We're gonna go ahead, take that one heavy spring off, just down to a 1 blue spring. It's a very, very light carriage. I want you to go ahead, place your knee down, coming in for that lunge stretch. First, I want you to stretch your quad and your thigh. So keep the knee down, push the leg, come into that Eve's lunge. Feeling that stretch through that hip flexor, pressing down through that quad, grounding yourself through the shin and the knee. If it's available for you, you can hip roll, bring your hands to the wood, straighten that front leg, and try to get deeper into your splits. You can try lifting the foot and flexing the foot. When you're ready, bring that knee on in. Now this time we're going to take the knee up off the carriage. Foot's coming up towards the top of the shoulder block. Go ahead, push yourself a little bit deeper for a straight leg stretch. Get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can slowly bring the carriage in. I'm going to turn and face you. Your foot can be down on the carriage. It can be on the shoulder block. Your toes can be up. From here, I want you to go ahead, bring your hand to the carriage mat. You can come into a side straddle stretch. Walk your hands across the reformer. Get deeper into that inner thigh. From here, you can slowly bring that carriage on up. And then we'll do the same thing over on the other side. Moving this hand weight out of the way. We're going to start with the Eve's lunge with our knee down. Come deep into it. Ground through that quad, that thigh. Hold it there. Heart rate should be coming down nicely. From here, you can hip roll, extend that leg. I like to push off on the wood to get a little bit deeper. When you feel satisfied there, bring the carriage in. Bring the foot to the top of the shoulder block. You're going to go ahead, bend, get deeper into that stretch, straight leg stretch. Drop the shoulders back. From here, you can close that carriage in. And then we're just going to go in for that straddle stretch. I bring my hands to the carriage, push it out, then walk my inside hand to the outside wood to get deeper into that lateral stretch. And then from here, you can slowly bring that carriage on in. Stand yourself on up. And I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Like always, please like, comment, and share. And until next time, I'll meet you on the Reformer.